Wall Street's major boutique investment banks, Perella Weinberg, is losing talent, scrambling to raise money, and possibly about to face a lawsuit from a big-time former employee. Who else? But Fox Business senior correspondent Charlie Gasparino has the exclusive details on this story.
I just want to correct it. I said, all's fair in love and war and covering Wall Street. I said earlier today that they were imploding. And that was an extremely poor use of a word.
Were they furious with you when you said that?
They were. Now you should know that I've known Joe Perella, as you probably know, for many years. I really like Joe.
And he doesn't like you anymore.
Well, no, he does, but you never want to get me on the other side of a screaming phone call from him.
No, or you.
No, but Joe's a sweetheart, and I should point out that they made a good case to me today that they are not imploding. That they have record revenues over for I think this year they've had 3 years of record revenues. They do have problems there, and we'll get to it. They are losing talent. There are people that are leaving the firm. There are fund managers that are starting other firms that have worked there for a long time. Mr. Bressler is one. There's a few others that are going to leave the firm momentarily within the next couple of days and set up shop elsewhere. So they are losing money. They may lose some of their investors that are with them. The Getty family has money, original investors. There's some fear in the firm they may pull out. So this is the Fisher brothers, another original investment. Huge. These are huge investment trusts. They're billionaires. They were original investors. There's some fear within Perella Weinberg that they may pull out as well. And they face this nasty lawsuit from a guy named Mike Kramer, who's one of the top restructuring experts in the country. They fired him earlier in the year, saying he broke his employment agreement when he wanted to start his own firm. He came back, and he's now threatening a lawsuit. He's seeking, between him and his team, I would say about $100 million in back pay that he says that Joe Perella's firm owns them. So right now is a very critical time for Wasserstein Perella, for Perella Weinberg. Joe has been around for years, as you know. First Boston, created Wasserstein Perella, was the head of investment banking at Morgan Stanley. This is like one of the pros of the business. But right now, I would say his firm and Peter Weinberg, who he started with, another long-time Wall Street executive, this is an inflection point, I would say, at the firm in their 9-year history. And so we'll have to see what happens. But this suit with Kramer, if they don't settle, will be made public, and that's going to open up a window into a firm that's fairly prominent, but very private. They're a privately held company.